Hey everyone, Jengar here. So today I was looking at flying the Hawker Hunter out. I was looking forward to flying this plane for a while already, and I've been giving it some more attention lately. So today I have a few matches for you in arcade. Hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in the match. Hey guys, so here we are in the match. We have gone for a rush, just straight there, get my speed up. Somebody here in an XP 55 for some trolling, I think, and or get that achievement. How's that called? Get the Hercules, the extended Hercules achievement. Let's say that. Anyway, we've got quite some speed. We're around 1,000 kilometers an hour, and we want to keep our speed up in this plane. You want to stay fast, because this plane is not much of a turn fighter unless you are above or around 900 kilometers. At high speed this plane can turn pretty nicely, otherwise it is a bit sluggish, especially in the vertical. We're going for the head on here. Move out of the way. Our aim was not good enough to get him. So didn't get the MiG-9 there. Should have gotten him, to be honest, with this firepower. Firepower on the Hunter is insane. The 4 30mm Aiden cannons, very powerful. I think it has the highest 1-second burst in the game, and that's pretty insane, taking into account what kind of firepower we have on all kinds of planes in this match. In this game. Now we get that LA-15 fairly easy. He doesn't really see us, and he almost stalled out there, so that was simple. There should be 29 here. He gets shot on fire, but I was in a no-nonsense attitude, so I did take a shot there. We get the assist. We dive away because we had a Saber behind us, and we extend. Now what I've noticed with this plane, the moment you get lured into turn fights, you always get surprised by somebody. In this plane you really want to try to make long swooping attacks. Make an attack run, kill your target hopefully, extend out, don't climb up too fast because you can lose a little speed, and the MiG-17 and the MiG-15 bis are very close to, or maybe even better at climbing than this plane. Although the stat card says this thing has a better climb rate, I don't really trust it. But they are comparable, and you don't want to be caught by accident. So long swooping attacks will keep you the safest, if that's your aim, and that is my aim always. I want to keep my plane alive. I don't want to go in and just get a few kills, die and take a second plane. No. I play this game in arcade also with a realistic mindset. I only have one plane. That's often how I look at it. Now we see this F2H here, the Banshee, missing these two targets here, and I thought I might get a nice shot on him. So very close shot here, shoot him out of the sky. Deflection shots for the win. Now we didn't see anybody really close, so we did take it up into the vertical rather quickly here. When you have some speed, and I'd say around 900, 950, you take it up into the vertical, it goes up pretty quickly, it makes a turn pretty quickly. But if you're slower, the slower you go, the more slow the vertical turning is. We get the Saber here very nicely as he makes his way up to a target there. Very easy shot. And we're turning into vertical again. Our speed has been slowing a little bit, 500, but as you put the nose in a dive, the acceleration on this plane is pretty nice. We take a shot here because he's threatening one of our allies, and we shoot him down. We are reloading here. So like I said, once you put the nose down on this plane, it's a very heavy plane and it will pick up speed rather quickly, so I really like the acceleration on this plane. It can save you in a problematic situation. Now here we have an ME-163 approaching, and this plane is more maneuverable than us. So really normally speaking, wouldn't want to turn fight with this guy. Trying to make an attack run on him if he has his boosters on. And we missed that shot, just barely we get a hit in. Look at his maneuverability, he gets a shot there on us. But he misses. And we have to extend away from this guy. Don't want to stick around, because that will get me killed. And that would be a shame. That's not the goal. Now another Sabre coming in here. There was a squadron or squad in the game, 3-man strong I believe. Oh. Turn out of the way. Yeah. Didn't make the spread big enough. He escaped. And he didn't hit me either, but now here I throw a little bit of my caution out of the window and I go low. We do get that Sabre though. And we have several opponents coming in here. LA7, we have that Sabre behind us, but he also gets attacked by some allies. I decide to put the nose down. We do get the LA15, but unfortunately he shoots us down. That's the first clip. I'll see you in the second clip. Hey guys, so this match already started. You missed my first 2 kills in this match. Unfortunately, I forgot to press the record button. The enemy team consists of a 100 squad. If you know the 100 squadron, it is one of the better squadrons in this game. Maybe one of the best, if not the best. I don't know. I never did a comparison. But they're good. But I forgot to press the record button. So nice. But anyway, I'm on 2 kills and we are trying to make our approach on this MiG-15 who's diving away from me. He didn't want to be stall killed because that was my plan as he was coming up for me, but he thought better of it. It is B-57. We put him out of his misery. We don't want bombers in this game, we want an extended match. The MiG-15 came up for me and one of the 100 guys also had an eye on me, but I'm fast, I'm around 1000 kilometers and I'm extending away. The MiG-15 so focused on me, he didn't see my ally coming in, he got shot. And the CL-13 is 3 kilometers behind me. Now in a jet game that's not too much, he's still close behind me, but I'm almost approaching 1100 kilometers an hour and he's not gonna get me anytime soon. Now let's see, we have a Hunter and a MiG-15 here. MiG-15 is in the 100 squad. Both dangerous planes, of course. The MiG-15 from my team gets killed by the Hunter and we're going after him. He's turning nicely here. Very stable. And no problem shooting him down. A 100 pilot crashes himself into the ground. Maybe he was damaged a lot by that MiG-15 here on our left going up. Now pick a really stupid moment to reload here with a MiG-15 coming in for a head-on. So we roll as we saw that he didn't come for us. Maybe he was reloading as well. I don't know. We lost a bit of our altitude, that's not a good thing, so I put the nose up here a little bit, trying to regain some of our altitude. Yeah, so been having more and more success with these long swooping attacks I talked about in the first clip. As this plane is not a turn fighter, it's very strict boom and zoomer. And in that role it functions pretty nicely. It gains maneuverability with speed, so you want to keep it fast. The safety of your pilot's life and your plane lies in speed. I can't mention that enough. This Sabre here is extending away from us. It's also from the 100 squad. I have several allies here. We have good speed, so we're getting closer and closer. And the moment we get into firing distance, he gets shot down by the Panther. And that is fine. He was after him a long time already. Now we are climbing, full whipping, trying to get some altitude back, as you see a lot of their guys respawning in. Now I don't know about you guys, but the patch 1.57 is coming closer and closer. I'm really looking forward to that. Crazy planes in that. A lot of planes the community has been asking for a long time. The Black Widow is in it, Do 335. There's heavy fighters for the Japanese. I forgot its name on the top of my head, but yeah, I'm looking forward to those planes. Definitely looking forward. Got a 2-seater Venom. Looking good, yeah. So we're diving, MiG-17 incoming. Better get rolling. Yeah, we do get him in the head-on. Sometimes when you're in the game you don't realize how close the enemy is coming and you really need to roll out of the way. Head-ons is integrated part of the jet game. Because the planes are so fast, you find yourself in head-ons much more often. And you really need to practice them because you have to shoot from kilometers out if you want to win them on a regular basis. And it's actually something that Flip, one of the 100 guys, taught me or showed me. I saw some of his videos and I was like, yeah, okay. Jet fighting entails a different kind of head-on skill, and it's a different game. Jet game is so different. And it's taken me some time to get good at it. You have less time. You need to enhance your reflexes. You need to be quicker. You need to shoot from further out. You need to lead more. There's a lot of stuff that is so different compared to the prop game, even the later props. But once you get it, with the leading, also in head-ons, you start to get more kills and you start to die less often, even against the 100 squads that fly around here and there, and we all know how lethal they can be. Now we're going to go into a head-on. Hopefully with this guy, with my firepower, I should be able to get him. We do get a critical hit, but on the wrong surface on his right wing. I don't know how bad it is. If that would have been his elevator or his rudder, he would have been a shitload of trouble. But his right wing could be anything. Oh man. That should have been a kill right there. But yeah, there you go with aim. It's different in jets. This was my third game of the day, having flown some props before. You really need a few games to warm up. But I do intend to fly more jets because I have been noticing flying more jets makes my reflexes with props quicker as well, because when you fly more jets the prop game seems slower to you, so it feels like you have more time, and that's great. It gives you more time to decide and to do stuff. It makes you sorry, I'm a bit tired as well. I had a 14-hour shift yesterday. It was crazy. We had a team day first, and after that I had an evening shift, so I started at 9 o'clock in the morning and I was home at 11 o'clock in the evening. Crazy stuff. Not allowed by law, but my manager promised me a random free day of my choosing in the next 2 weeks. So yeah, I am planning to take that once patch 1.57 hits, so I can give you guys footage of the most wanted planes and show you how I fly them. So we're a lot of kilometers away. I'll come back to you when I get closer to this group of enemies. So we're diving in on these guys. Finally reached the furball. Oh, didn't take that long. Critical hit on the right aileron of that F7F. The enemy is losing so many aircraft that they are down to their props, some of them. Not those 100 guys though. Now let's see, there's a nice situation developing here. Two guys going for my ally who's going for a third enemy day. Now another thing you want to learn when you start flying jets more often is you don't want to screw around with the engine, with throttling up and throttling down like you do with props to manage your speed. Now you want to use air brakes because the engine takes longer to warm up, and taking down the throttle. Here I run out of ammo. Look at this, perfect kill, would have been a perfect kill, my 8th kill of this match. But no ammo. Lazy on the reload. I was very angry with myself there. Perfectionist in me, right? Oh, that's alright. So we're taking it up into the vertical, trying to get some altitude back. But we are going to lose the match here, unfortunately, as our ticket counter runs out. We just turned around. Saw some planes here, B-29, but yeah, 7 kills, 1 assist. First place in my team. See what we got for that match. 32,000 Silver Lions, almost 7,000 research points with a premium account, 7 kills, best squad. I'll see you in the conclusion. Hey guys, so here we are after the match. Now those matches were pretty entertaining. I'm starting to get better and better with this plane, but I really need to focus on keeping my discipline with my long swooping attacks, get back to altitude, long swooping attacks, because you know I try to play it competitively. I try to not to die, I try to keep my plane alive. I try to approach it like realistic in that sense, only in arcade, because you get more action, more shooting, more plane shot down. I like that, I like shooting. So I like to play arcade in that sense. And the Hawker Hunter really needs its speed. It's built on speed, its survivability is dependent on speed. You can't turn fight with it because there's a lot of planes, almost every other plane that is more maneuverable than this plane. This plane is the fastest plane in game at the moment, but there are a few other planes like the MiG-17 and the MiG-15 bis that are almost as fast as this plane. So you don't have a big edge there, but you can work from it. It is an advantage and it's quite nice in that sense. This plane has good acceleration, it has the highest speed like I said. It's good in a dive. You gotta be careful not to lose control in the dive because the plane starts to vibrate. Once you get into the reds, you have to be careful because you can't pull out of steep dive. So you don't want to steep dive too long because you might lose your plane. Make sure to use your air brake there. Like I said before, experienced jet pilots will know this, but you don't want to use your throttle. I sometimes still do that as well. It's an old mechanic, it's an old habit from arcade props where you use your throttle a lot. And of course, you can also use that in realistic, but it's a prop. It's a prop habit, and you don't want to do that in jets. You want to use your air brakes. And doing that in your high-speed dives, you will not have the problem of crashing into the ground because of that weird vibration you get into when you hit the red. But all in all, I really like the firepower on this jet. It's got 30 millimeters. They have a rapid fire, and you just wreck everything. It's very good in head-ons. You just need to take into account it's 30 millimeters, so they drop off a little sooner because they are big shells. And yeah, so I really enjoy this plane. Love the looks of it, and I really enjoyed flying it out lately. So I will definitely continue to fly it out now and then. Great jet, worth the fly. So worth grinding a little bit for, even though I don't recommend grinding. Just have fun, play what you want, and you'll get the Hunter eventually. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. Hey, so I hope you enjoyed the video, that you learned something there. If you are already a subscriber, don't forget to like the video. You know, those likes really make a difference. Do leave me a comment. You know, I always look forward to the comments every day. And if you really feel like helping out today, make sure to share the video with your friends and let them know about the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button, become part of this community. I really love to have you aboard, and don't feel shy to leave me some comments. I always try to respond to them. So again, I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.